What's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Distance Grand Cross video. For this, we're going over the news and talking about all the fun things that will be happening in 7 Distance Grand Cross as my news headphones fall off, and we're going to be talking about them. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, guys, so we've been waiting the entire freaking day now, and now it is 10 p.m. and we finally got some news update on exactly what's going on 5/6. So, on 5/6, there's going to be an update on the period for between 5/5 and 5/6, which is basically May the 5th to May the 6th. And that is going to be from 10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time all the way to 12:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. There's going to be a 2 hour and 30-minute events, and they're going to be adding a new step-up draw event. Big Pog step up! So it's probably Green Lilia. Probably. It's probably a step up for Green Lilia, or they're going to come out with 100-day lives, or just coming out with a 2-month banner for 100-day lives. Maybe, I don't know. They might do something crazy. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a step up slime banner or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of speculation on what it could be. Who knows? But it's going to be a step up banner, so that's cool. So we finally got step up draws that we added to the game. That's awesome. They're adding a new Hawk Pass event. So that's awesome as well. So there's going to be a brand new Hawk Pass with it. Let's see. Speculations of what it could be. Well, there's like 10 things it could be. First thing it could be would be Green Lilia. Second thing it could be would be Slime Banner. Third thing it could be would be Blue SSR Liz for like an event banner. Fourth thing would be a summer event banner where we have a lot of summer events coming out, and that it says May, so summer kind of follows hand in hand there, like a lead in the summer. Or it could be a spring end of spring campaign. Could be a lot of different things there. So there's a ton of different options what it could be for this whole thing. So I'm excited and I'm hopeful for a lot of different things in here. There's going to be more updates going to be happening and providing a later notice. Please be sure to close the game before maintenance. Okay, cool. There's also an event ending for the Power Up event to end on 5/7 at 11:59 Pacific Daylight Time. So it's actually not going to be ending as the day as the event drops. It's actually going to be ending the day after. So that's the only thing that's going to be ending on 5/7 is the Power Up event. I think that's the Escanor thing. Is that the Escanor thing that's leaving? I'm not sure. But I think all in all, most likely, just based on the time frame of where we are in the game, the most likely character to come out would be Green Lilia. And I don't know if we're going to get a step up for her specifically, but on the Japanese version, since we got a full row of her for free, I'm not sure if we're going to get a step-up banner for Green Lilia. That would be really interesting, because a step-up banner for her would like set a weird precedent, because that would mean that there's not going to be a 6/6 Halloween Gila or something like that we're going to get for free. So there's a lot of options where it could be good and bad. So I'm hopeful, but I'm not sure it's going to be good. I also did an event guide. I did a news guide a while ago about Green Lilia and the possibilities where she could be. Green Lilia is, I was using it actually today earlier in JPPVP, and she's still somewhat relevant. I still am able to use her, but of course Lost Familiars just rips through everybody, so it doesn't really matter. There's no event dailies or no other updates that have been posted. The only other thing we got today was a story about about that day. And some people were speculating that because we're getting the About That Day event, there could be Blue Lilia coming or a bunch of other things plus Training Cave. But as you can see in the news update, there's actually no real things that will be coming there. The only thing we get is an SSR Evolution Pendant out of this thing, and it's actually just a 5 times per day event that just comes on the 5th of the month all the way through the 11th. So just another weekly event, and it's just another battle event that we're getting. So I don't really think this is going to be like leading into anything big. I do think that the step up banner that's going to be available is going to be something that could be very cool, but I don't know if it's going to be like something huge, because we just got Escanor and we've had a lot of coin shop banners already. There could be some kind of step up that could lead into not say Escanor, but like another character that could be out. And one of the things, even though it's not like 100 days into the game, I think it'd be very interesting to see would be the 100-day Elizabeth. But if they don't do 100 days on the banner and they do something else, that'd be kind of interesting. So the 100-day banner makes the most sense, but I don't know if they're actually going to do it. And it's kind of an interesting, because the 100-day celebration actually came out with a lot of the events that are currently live for the Escanor banner already, where you have the gem rewards where you're able to turn in your used gems for actual gems already done, anvils, hammers, all that stuff. All that got released with the 100-day Liz event. And if they release the Blue Liz banner now, it's it's okay. And I think you should, if you're gonna be pulling on the banner, if they do release it, go up to only the 7th multi if you are doing the banner. And the reason to do that is because that's where you get the Tavern cosmetic that everyone's been talking about. If it's 100-day Liz, I don't know, I have no idea. If it's 100-day Liz, then it's like it could be that Tavern cosmetic, which is the one that gives you 3-hour death matches or raids, which is really good. The only other reason I'm thinking that this could potentially be the 100-day Liz banner is because there is a cosmetic over here that actually has to be acquired from a hero affinity, and it's this one right here on Elizabeth. And this one you actually can't obtain if you hit go now here, go to hero affinity. You have not acquired this hero, and this hero is actually not in the game yet, and they've had this since launch. So my thought is that it's the first step up banner, and because this is already in the game files, potentially it could be the 100-day Liz. Okay, so if you don't know about the 100-day Liz, she came out pretty much 100 days into the game, and she was right before Escanor, and that's when her time frame line was around the JP version. Her first ability is disable all debuffing skills for 1 turn. The second ability does 120 damage and disables debuff skills for 1 turn. And the third rank of it is going to do 180% of damage and disable debuff skills for 2 turns. What's really interesting about this ability is that on the 1-star is actually way more viable than the 2-star or the 3-star ability. She's actually had the weirdest kit in the entire game, where her 1-star ability is actually better than the 2-star and 3-star versions. Why is that? Well, the 1-star version actually disables debuff skills, but doesn't require you to do damage before doing the debuff skill. The 2-star ability and the 3-star ability, however, require you to do damage and actually hit the target through a shield or whatnot, and all the way to actually hitting the core character before they actually apply the disable debuff skills. And that's a really weird ability to have for one that just disables debuff skills. Her second ability removes all debuffs on one enemy, which is one ally, which is just cleansing one ally. Then the second rank of it is going to heal one ally by 300% attack and remove all debuffs, as well as grant debuff immunity. That's the same thing that Arthur provides to the entire team. And the third is going to heal all allies by 300% and remove debuffs and grant all allies debuff immunity. The problem with this in PvP is that you really just aren't able to utilize this really effectively, because a rank 1 removing a debuff on one ally is pretty trash panda. Okay. The reason this character is used, however, is mainly for her passive. And a lot of people, what they do is they use this character at level 1, and what they'll do is they just put the character in the game, and they just say, hey, I'm in this PvP match with you. She's level 1. Use any kind of area effect abilities. My Liz will die immediately. And once she dies, my entire team is going to get max health, fill ultimate gauge by 2, and it's going to remove all debuffs on all my allies. So any petrifies, anything else that's on the allies, any attack seals, whatever, that's going to get removed. Her ultimate ability is the same as Green Liz, so she has the same associations. Everything else is Green Liz already in the game. And she's really not that good of a character, but her ultimate is really good to use as kind of a sacrificial lamb. The same way some other YouTuber says, Marmite! So this will be the new Marmite. If you want to use a Marmite, with the Marmite strategy, this is the actual Marmite, but it'll be Liz, and Liz will die in this case, and then the Demon Meliodas will come in and Marmite it up. So this is the Marmite, okay? This is actually the real Marmite. The other speculation, of course, is Green Lilia, and she is a very good character to have in this part of the game. Her passive ability, decreasing enemies' attack by 16% in PvP, is really good. The debuff of being able to reduce attack skills on one enemy, having good substats, the ability to have all enemies take reduced damage, that could be another unit. Could be. I'm not going to speculate too much further, but these are the 2 units I think it would be most likely to be on that banner. Unfortunately, I really hope it's not Green Lilia, and I hope it is Blue Liz, because if it is Blue Liz, then we're going to get 3-hour demons right now, and I'm going to be fucking hyped about 3-hour demons, because then you can trade demons with fools all day long, and you don't have to worry about your demon timers and being an hour, not like... So it's going to be way better! I love 3-hour demons. 3-hour demons is the best. I will totally drop 200 and some gems for the 3-hour demons, for sure. That's going to be it here for the news, guys. My name's Sekapoko. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this news video. Again, if you did, of course, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think it's going to be, because I'm on the fence between, of course, the Blue Liz and the Green Lilia. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's got to be one of those two. And all we know is it's a step-up banner. Like, that's the only news we actually have. We don't have anything else, nothing crazy, just Step Up banners are here. Yay! So again, thank you for watching. If you guys do want to, of course, like and subscribe, hit the notifications because chat wants to tell you all about the notifications. If you want to be part of the notification game, please do that. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day, guys. Peace.